Good morning, my dear students. Would you please open your booklet on page 46? Let's answer the questions on unit 10. Okay, number 1. It was very dark when space lit the sky. Light, right, when lightning lit the sky. Number 2. It was stormy and the wind was space all the time. Yes, the wind howling. Number 3. Can you space? Can you swim? Right. Number 4. He was about to drown, so he spaced on tightly to the side of the ship. Right. Held on. While she was crossing the street, a car spaced her over. Right. A car knocked her over. When the ship was sinking, he could escape in a space boat. Who is excellent? Right. Rowing boat. Number 7. He wanted to get space the ship because it was sinking. Wanted to get off the ship. Right. Number 8. When people knew the ship was sinking, they began to scream. Of course, to scream. As the place was dangerous, they had to abandon it. Okay. Number 10. The ship spaced after it hit a rock at the sea. The ship sank. Okay. Number 11. Who was on space when the ship crashed? On board. When the ship hit the rock, we heard scraping noise. Right. There was a hole in the ship, so water began to pour into it. Okay. The rock spaced a huge hole in the side of the ship. The rock tore a huge hole in the side of the ship. 15. They didn't know anything about the space island, about the mysterious island. When the ship hit the rock, there was an awful crashing. Okay. Number 17. Big waves spaced the ship and threw it down on a rock. Big waves lifted the ship. He was in space. He left home to look for adventure. Someone who looks for adventure, for sure, he is an explorer. 19. When they were at the sea, they could see an island in the distance. I enjoy sitting on the beach and watching the waves splash. Okay. 21. When his car broke down, he brought a lorry to drag it into the garage. 22. He had a severe cold, so he coughed. He was so angry that he spaced with some words which nobody understand. Splattered with some words which nobody understand. 24. When the doctor examined me, he asked me to space a deep breath. Take a deep breath. 25. He was so tired that he spaced on his way home, that he staggered on his way home. As he did too much work, he felt exhausted, means very tired. My brother was space cold yesterday. Was shivering cold yesterday. There are no waves at the sea. No waves, so the sea is calm. The sea is calm. Can you see that wooden chest space on the water? Of course, floating on the water. Wood floats on the water. He was alone, space, an unknown island. Here, island will take on island. All the people died in the accident, but he was the only survivor. The only survivor. He was about to drown, but a brave young man could what? Yes, could rescue him. Rescue him. As he was alone on the island, he decided to build a shelter. The man spaced wood from the beach. The man gathered. Gathered means collected. When the man opened the case, he looked in an space. He couldn't believe his eyes, so he looked in an amazement. Dahlia said that she space television. This is the grammar. We will answer it later. Okay. Thank you, my dear students.